everyone, John Chow here from johnchow.com, and welcome to Driving with John Chow. Right now I'm picking up Sally from Japanese school, and then we are gonna go for lunch. Since she's taking Japanese school, I figure we'll go for poke, which is a type of Japanese sushi type dish. Kind of cool. Anyway, I want to talk about how to force yourself to be accountable. And this is a major problem that most people, not just internet blogger or internet marketers have. Everybody have it. Trying to be accountable it's really tough. It's really tough. And I believe it's probably one of the main reasons why people do not succeed at making money online. They want to do it. They're desirous, they get ambitious, they're hyped up and everything, but then life gets in the way. And life gets in the way, and they go, okay, I'll do it tomorrow, and then I'll do it next week and next month, and the next thing you know, nothing gets done. I'm sure, if you ever, put something off, you can probably relate to this. And, you always say to yourself, if I was only more accountable, I would be able to be so much further off than where I am. And I want to show you a technique that I use to maintain accountability. And there are different ways, and perhaps I'll do a whole series on this, on how you can maintain accountability. And I'll do it with a case study. And this is how I launched my ClickBank product. You see, and I meet a lot of people, they want to launch their own internet product. I get emails all the time say, hey, I've been working on this product for the last year and stuff, and I need help. How do I do this? How do I do that? And the biggest mistake I see people make when launching an information product, whether it be a video course or an ebook or just any type of product that's information based, or just any product period, the biggest mistake I see them is that they try to finish it before they launch it. That's a very common mistake. Now, you might say, shouldn't you finish it first and then launch it? And the answer is actually no. Like when I launched blogging with John Chow, which is my ClickBank product, I think top blog, it's multiple lessons, not plus 90-day, step-by-step daily goal plan, that kind of stuff. It's a bunch of modules, whole bunch of stuff. But the thing is, I did not complete the entire course before I launched it. I actually launched the course with only 3 completed lessons. And there's way more than 3 lessons, but I only launched it with 3 of them. And the reason why I did this is mostly for accountability. And let me explain that. See, most people never launch their product. And the reason they never launch their product is because they are always working on it, constantly working on it to complete it. But as we said before, life gets in the way. And because life gets in the way, you tend to deal with this first, and so you put off your product, and you keep putting it off, and then it never gets done. Or by the time you finally finished it, the information is now outdated, and you have to re-update it, and suddenly you're still working on it. So what I did when I launched blogging with John Chow was I launched, there's only 3 lessons, and I just launched it right there. And because I did it what I call the drip method. So every week the customer gets a lesson, and next week the next lesson comes. So it's open using a module system and using a drip program. It drips it out to them. Right? So by having the first 3 lessons done, I have a 3-week cushion. So that means that I launched it with just 3 lessons, and then I started producing the other lessons while the product was already launched. Now, what this done is, first of all, this forces me, to create those other lessons, because if I don't, I only have a 3-week cushion, and if I don't produce lesson 4, I'm in trouble, because I have paying customers who are going to be waiting after they complete the first 3 lessons. They're going to want, where's lesson 4? Right? So that's one way to be accountable. That forces me to be accountable. And if you're thinking of launching an internet product that uses, teaches in module, I highly recommend you use a drip system and launch it with only a few lessons finished, and then just go, And the other advantage of doing it this way is not only does it forces you to be accountable, it also makes a better product because you know what I said about people getting new update comes and you got to change things, you don't know what's perfect. Like the thing is, how do you know what your customer want? Well, the best way to know what your customer want is once I launch the first 3 lessons, I am getting feedback from the customers, saying what they like about it, what they don't like about it, what they will hope to learn from it, what they hope to learn in the future from it, and those feedback allows me to create the future lessons, right? So this way, when I get my feedback from lesson 1, 2, or 3, I can say, okay, I'll make sure this question that this person asked, I'll make sure that's included in lesson 5 or 6 or sometime in the future. So I deliver a better product because I'm meeting my customers' need based on their feedback, and I'm making myself accountable because I have customers, therefore I have to produce that content. And if I don't, my reputation is shot. Angry customers, it's not good. Not good. Right? So by doing that, that's how I able to launch my product, stay on track. Versus trying to make everything completed before I launch. But by that time, most people, if they do it that way, it don't launch. They'll never get the product up. It's kind of like, someone said, I want to start a blog, but I'm planning blog. What design should I use? What size, what color should I use? And I said, you know what? I said, just start the blog. Just start the blog, put up the default WordPress theme, and just start. Open it up, set it up, and just start. I mean, don't worry about getting perfect because frankly, it will never be perfect. Right? It will never be perfect. So just start. I mean, that's another thing. You want to start a blog? Just start the blog. It will improve over time. You want to launch a new product? Don't wait till it's completed. Just launch it. Just launch it. And the fact that you started and it's up, it's there, people are reading it, it will force you to be accountable and therefore continue to update it and complete the product. So that's one of the best way I found to maintain accountability. Next one, I'm going to show you another method. So if you like this method, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.